What's up? AWO here, guys. AWO. What's up, guys? Early stream today, guys. Earlier bird stream than usual. What's up? Back to regular schedule programming. Lies. 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 Nope, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the damn truth. I'm trying to see something. Real briefly. What's up, guys? AWO here. Guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below if you're watching on if you're watching on YouTube. Okay? Oh, shut up, Red. Alright. We're watching on YouTube. I'm just checking something briefly. Let's see. Okay. Alright. I hope you have a good Christmas. I really do. Hope you really have a solid Christmas. I hope you got all the presents. You celebrated. You got drunk. You did what you had to do. Whatever you had to do on Christmas. Watch all those Christmas movies. Maybe watch non-Christmas movies. Okay? I really hope you all did that. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, not a little distraction there. All right, man. There's actually a lot of. It's like funny. It's funny though. It's funny. A lot of news came out yesterday and today, man. And when I made this topic late last night. Okay, I think I made it late last night, but I did not expect the Sony CEO to come up with ridiculous statements. Really dumbass statements. I watched some of Dynamite. It was really some of the most ridiculous stuff that came out today from Sony CEO, man. Oh man. It was really dumb when I watched Sopranos. It was really dumb. I just got a new follower. Nice. I'm 10 total views so far. Sony's a clown show. This CEO is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. One of the most ridiculous most ridiculous CEOs I ever read. I don't know. These CEOs are delusional. Yeah, I mean, like, they're fucking delusional as hell. And that was like when I was talking about a subject, when I put a subject in the title, I'm excited for the DC and Marvel. I think they're both on the right direction again. Definitely Marvel's definitely in the direction. I think DC is in the right direction. But the Sony stuff is ridiculous as hell. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to say hi to my TikTok people. Now, from what I understand, TikTok is just a time limit, about an hour. So if you're watching on TikTok, feel free to comment, please. Okay? Feel free to comment if you can on, on TikTok, okay? But yeah, I mean, this is not what I meant. Yeah, exactly. Like the CEO, the CEO's delusional, delusional. I he said, well, you said about Craven's always a good movie. You said, oh, Metal Web was a good movie. People watch it on Netflix. People watch it on Netflix. For like a week. That's it. For like a week. For a week, people watched it. Fucking ridiculous statements, Sony CEO. CEO. Oh, I got somebody that joined. Thank you for joining. Comment. If you like DC and Marvel, comment, guys. Comment, please. No, no, Red Rocket. I don't know, Blind. I sent you an invite. Okay, I sent you an invite, Blinded. If you want on, if you want on, buddy. All right. See, total 27 views. Oh, okay. Total 27 views, new follower. Yeah, that's good. Um, I wonder where Degrassi is. I wonder where George is. I wonder where the whole crew is. But this is ridiculous, man. But ridiculous about Sonny, man. But I've been thinking. I've been thinking. Matter of fact, I always think about DC and Marvel. I've been thinking that I I'm cautiously optimistic. Keyword cautiously optimistic. In both Marvel and DC. Uh, Cautiously optimistic. I'm not fully optimistic. I'm not like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, positively optimistic. I'm cautiously positively optimistic. Okay. Yeah, what did you get? Blinded? What did you get? I don't know where the rest of the people crew is. We're almost at the new year, right? You know, you're getting ready. How do you get ready for your stream, man? Your stream is an hour and a half or something. You should be. You should. You have lots of time. Ah, okay. Let me get into this. I don't know. Okay. Let's forget about the Sony Spider-Man. Screw them. Forget about them. Forget about Sony Spider-Man, please. Forget about them. All right. Let's forget about those losers. All right. All right, man. Let's get back to this. Okay. I did see Creature Commandos episode 5. That is surprisingly, whatever. But I'm not going to talk about Creature Commandos episode 5 here. We're going to talk about DC. There's a lot of excitement for DC. DC. A lot of excitement. Okay. People just couldn't get enough of the Superman trailer. And day by day, there's always more information about this movie coming out. Usually. And I do say to James Gunn, you got 7 months, no, 6, 7 months till this movie comes out. Tone down some of the stuff that you're coming out with, like whether you're on X or on Blue Sky or Threads. Tone down with the stuff, man. Tone it down. Keep people in the dark about stuff as you get closer to the movie. Okay, like calm down. Did we need to know about the pants until like the trunks until like now? What else is there? By the time this movie gets closer, you're gonna have nothing else to let us know. You should never get people presents. Never get presents. You should as long as it's a Joker ball. I'm kidding. That's my thing with James Gunn. Like, come on, James. Stop with promoting this movie too much. I think you're promoting it too much. You're talking about promoting it too much, advertising it too much. You got 6, 7, 8 months. Okay, save it as it gets closer. Save for the next trailer, the second trailer, the final trailer. Save it. Let's save all this stuff, all this information you have. Please. I know you eagerly want to get it out, but make us want it more as we get closer. Make us wait instead of getting everything out. I'm just saying that about James Gunn. Okay. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm all saying that about James Gunn. I think he's I think I I think he's too excited. Too excited. He has to hold that excitement inside. Okay? He has to hold that excitement. Okay? He has to hold that inside. Okay, but back to this. Back to DC. What? Back to talk DC. DC has been on the been at it's slowly it's repairing itself. It's repairing itself. DC. This year has been good for DC. Okay, DC Warner Brothers. The Batman Crypt Crusader was a critically acclaimed success. Okay, okay. The Penguin was a massive success. I mean, Penguin is considered one of the top shows, and I'm not, and it transcends beyond comic book shows. The Penguin. Okay, clearly, people are excited for the Batman 2. Creature Commandos has been a success. The people that watch it, people watch it. It's not been like I don't think it. I do think you're not going to be. It's not going to have a lot of viewers, but I do think overall, the general consensus is it has been a success. What else came out for DC this year? I don't know what else came for DC this year. But overall, I think 2024 has been a success for DC, and I think it's getting in 2025. I think that trend will continue with Peacemaker and Superman. Okay, that's been good for DC. Okay, I guess the Suicide Squad game was a massive fail, a massive failure. It was. It was a flop. It was. Yeah. Okay. For DC, you got that. DC, there's one thing. That's one thing. But I don't think the game Suicide Squad is going to affect the overall projection, positive projection, I could say, of DC. When I'm talking about like the DCU and animated shows, I don't think the Suicide Squad is going to really hamper it. It hasn't. It hasn't hampered it. But that was a loss. I agree. That was a loss. That was a loss. Massive loss for DC, I would say. But massive loss in the gaming sphere because DC hasn't made a good game in years since Arkham Origins. Okay. All right. I mean, but overall, DC is looking positive. Creature Commandos, Superman. Okay. Superman, the trailer, that self, the trailer itself, the trailer itself, that trailer itself, Superman, is not. I'm not talking about the trailer. I'm talking about the reception, the social media view, the social media views, and all that. All the people that managed to watch the trailer, whether it's on YouTube, X, whatever. It was but the trailer itself, the trailer itself, okay, the trailer itself show there's an interest in Superman, and yeah, those numbers are if those numbers are true. I haven't got to Marvel yet, but if those numbers are true about being the highest rated Warner Brothers uh, trailer of all time, whatever, those numbers are true. I don't know if anybody could back me up on that, if back up James Gunn if that's actually true. But if it's true, maybe I underestimated Superman. Maybe Superman was the general interest. The general interest in Superman maybe was just there, but was boiled. It was underneath the surface until that trailer came out. Maybe it was there underneath the surface of a lot of people. Once that trailer came out, it came floating to the surface. Came floating to the surface. Maybe it was just maybe I underestimated Superman. Underestimated Superman among the casuals. Maybe I did. No. What was okay? Shut up, blinded. Why'd you come on here? What are you over here serving a Marvel sip now? Okay. Now we're gonna wait for the official trailer and see what kind of numbers that does. Because it's not a good sign if the official trailer has lower social media reception to it. Okay, the official trailer, not this teaser trailer we got, the official trailer, whenever it drops, has to get more. Has to get more, okay? And then as you get closer to Superman, I'm sorry, but if it's all this stuff about Superman, about the highest rated trailer for Warner Brothers, and all this and all the positivity going into Superman and Superman, the Superman movie, it has to do better than Man of Steel. I'm sorry, it has to do better than Man of Steel, money wise. It has to do better than Man of Steel, money wise. And no, I am not taking shots at the Snyderverse, but in a way, I am a little bit. A little bit. This is Man of Steel. But it has to do better than Man of Steel, okay? It has to. If this popular everything I see from social media reception right now is true and positive, or the view count, all the different view counts combined together from all these different sites that show the trailer, as X, Blue Sky, YouTube. Most of it's from fucking YouTube. Let's be honest. Okay, most of it's from YouTube. Okay. Most of it's gonna be from YouTube. That's a fact. Or as I like to call it, screw tube. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, guys. Uh, but most of it has to be through YouTube, guys. Right? Most of it's from YouTube. I'm pretty sure most of it's from YouTube. The view count. Right? I'm just maybe I underestimated the 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 cry for Superman. I don't know, blinded. I don't know. I don't know, blinded. Yeah, I think it has 40 now, blinded. I think it has more than 40. I think it has 40 now. My guess is they took a look at that. They took a look. Remember, Warner Brothers official trailer has it, and also other Warner Brothers affiliates have it on their on YouTube. And also, you gotta look at X. You gotta look at James Gunn's social media too. You gotta look at David Corns's social media. You gotta look at all of that. I think they get some mathematicians. Mathematicians. You know, mathematicians. They hire at these movie studios just to do this. You know, they get the high. Okay, 46, 48, 45, 40. What the fuck? I'm saying 48. You get all these mathematicians just sitting in studios. Their whole job is to add up all the views together from these different sites. You be like, yeah. Look, we just broke the record. We just broke this record. You know, the nerds. They get the nerds to do that. You get the nerds. Are you accusing Warner Brothers of applying fake views, blinded? Fake views? Fake views? Are you accusing of applying fake views? Is that what you're saying? Fake views, blinded, fake views. Oh yeah, that's because Deadpool Wolverine The first trailer for Deadpool Wolverine released at Super Bowl when people in North America, most people in North America, are fucking awake. Okay. I think James Gunn. I think James. Hey, here. I'm not gonna be like this. I'm not like certain personalities on this platform, YouTube. I'm not talking about TikTok, guys. Even though I'm TikTok, but I'm talking about YouTube. I'm not gonna be like people on this platform we call YouTube that throw shade at James Gunn all the time. But I'm gonna throw shade at James Gunn, and this time, I think James Gunn is a good salesman, a good, yeah, I'll say like a good salesman to convince people, and people buy his shit sometimes. I think James Gunn, like, we're not like Grace Randolph or some other YouTubers that are always passive aggressive, or we always, when we're not passive aggressive, we'll say something about James Gunn. I'm not like that, but I do have some time to time where I do question James Gunn's way of thinking, way of doing things, way of him saying some stuff. And this is one of them. This is one of them. I don't know. Like the Superman stuff, I did find it fishy at first too. Like I find it fishy at first, but I don't know. I think he's just really good at being a, like, the problem is, okay, the Snyder fans always hate James Gunn, right? There's always gonna be people that are not gonna like James Gunn because they're Snyder colors. But I feel like there's a lot of James Gunn shows that are never willing to question some stuff of James Gunn is doing or saying. Like they take everything James Gunn says as face value. Here's a news flash, guys. Here's a news flash about entertainment industry. Anybody's working in the entertainment industry, don't take anything they say at face value. Because a lot of stuff they tell you is a bunch of lies. Well, Project X. I'm just saying, if a lot of views came from Twitter, you know how Twitter does views, right? Twitter is not like YouTube. YouTube, you actually have to click on. YouTube, you actually have to click. X is not like that, so I know how X does views. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for showing. Thank you for showing that, Big Blind. I'm gonna take a look at it again. Now, remember when he broke the record for Warner Brothers and all this, he used crypto. He used crypto as the reason why. Hey, yeah, of course you're gonna use a freaking animal. You're gonna use a dog. People love dogs, and people love seeing animals on freaking social media. They love it. People love seeing animals on social media, man. Pets, dogs, cats, they love seeing that shit. So it's another, obviously that's a way to get people to watch. I mean, if they didn't show crypto there, would they would the viewers be lower? Would it be lower than what he claims? Is that what he's trying to say? Yeah, we gotta put crypto in there. Crypto's gonna guarantee us high views. Hey, if we don't put crypto in there, we're not gonna get as much. Crypto, crypto, crypto. No, I'm not turning a James Gunn hater. You know me, guys. You know Blinded. You know me. I'm not turning James Gunn here, but you know me, Blinded. I crash it sometimes with James Gunn too. I crash. I do this for everybody, even people I like. Even people I like. There's no shilling on this stream. No shilling on this stream, brother. Okay? There's no shilling on this stream. But I am going to see Superman. I do like the trailer. I am going to see it. I mean, as a comic book fan, I will see it. I do like Creature Commandos. Even though I like today's episode that came out today, but it was a little shorter than the other episodes. I mean, like by a couple minutes. It was shorter than the other episodes. It left me confused. It left me and Blind confused. I know Blind is a little bit confused too. I'm not going to spoil it here. Now, the Batman stuff, I purposely left out the Batman out of the thumbnails because we just know that's going to be good. And it's not really the DCU. Technically, DC Studios could actually technically kind of squander it, kind of interfere with it. They kind of could interfere with it if they wanted to, but luckily James Gunn is staying out of it. Let Matt Reeves do his stuff, but I'll give Matt Reeves a little bit more work on the Batman universe. But we just know the Batman 2 is going to be, well, we don't know. We don't know 100%. But I feel from what we saw with part 1, and we saw with the Penguin, I'm not cautiously optimistic. I'm optimistic about the Batman part 2. And I think I'm gonna say my really, really deep hot take. Hot take. It's probably not gonna end up coming true, but my real hot take. Okay, there's been no comic book movie besides the Joker that's been nominated for best movie at the Oscars. Joker is the only one been nominated for best movie at the Oscars. But the Joker's an Elseworld story, right? It's not right. It's not really a universe of its own, right? It's an Elseworld story. Well, it is a universe of its own. But I'm gonna say the Batman Part 2 is gonna be nominated for an Oscar. I think that's the only time a comic book movie will get nominated for an Oscar. It's not gonna be from the main DCU timeline or Marvel MCU timeline. It's gonna be from like a different universe, more of like an Elseworld kind of thing. And I think the Batman Part 2 will most likely, I think that my hot take, Batman Part 2, of any comic book movie in the next 3 to 5 years, and most likely would get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, I think it'd be Batman Part 2. Batman Part 2. Now, what am I basing this on? Well, the success of the Penguin. Okay. Have you seen the movies that got nominated for an Oscar? Especially last year, Barbie got nominated for Best Movie. Batman Part 2 is better than Barbie. It has a better story than Barbie. I don't know if it won Best Picture at the Academy Awards. But Batman is gonna know. I'm telling you, Batman Part 2, if any comic book movie in the next 3 to 5 years is gonna be nominated for the Best Picture at the Oscars, it's not Joker, not anything like that, it's Batman Part 2. Okay. Also, is that 8? Oh, that's 6. Also, I feel like the Batman Part 1 should have been nominated for the Best Picture also. Look, I like Dune, but Dune does not have a better story than the Batman. I'm sorry. Dune has great visuals and stuff like that, but doesn't have a better story than the Batman. Sorry. Best is the Emmys. Well, the Batman Part 2 cannot win at the Emmys, Red Rocket, because Emmys is for TV and streaming only, not movies. Unless the Batman Part 2 is a streaming movie. Wait for a movie to be nominated for an Emmy if it's on streaming. I have not been bought off by Gun. You see, I was talking shit about Gun like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, if I have you been bought off by Marvel Blinded? Have you been bought off by Marvel Blinded? Answer me that. You sound like Snyder fans. I was blinded. I'm blinking at you. I'm blinking at you. You can't see it, but I'm blinking at you. This means something with regarding Snyder fans. They, I've been kidnapped by them. I've been kidnapped by them. Save me. The Batman sweep. That's all. Here's Market. He wants everything to be Batman, Batman, Batman. Nothing else but Batman. The Batman, Batman. The Batman sweep. Okay. Now, okay. So obviously, Superman has to hit, right? Superman has to be a success. Peacemaker season 2, I hope a success. Now, with what happened in episode 5 of Creature Commandos, I question I question Superman and Creature Commandos with this particular character. Blinded knows what I'm talking about. Uh, we gotta discuss that at some point. Me and you, Blinded, the how this certain character appears in these two this show and movie. How does it make sense? We gotta look at that. Marvel just gave me coins and Marvel Rivals. Oh, yeah, that's not bought off, huh? It's not being bought off, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige gave you coins, right? I bet you Kevin Feige gave you coins. Kevin Feige's in his office playing Marvel right now. Marvel Rivals right now. It's like, this is our next game. Avengers movie. Avengers. The next Marvel movie. Marvel Rivals. The movie. Watch it happen to the MCU. Now, breaking news. Breaking news. Tomorrow, breaking news will hit. Marvel Studios announced Marvel Rivals coming out February something before 2026. The movie before Doomsday. 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 Well, you missed such a great episode yesterday, Blinded. Was it yesterday? No, Tuesday. Not yesterday. Yesterday was. And in Marvel Rivals, Jeff the Landshark is going to be the lead, okay? Jeff the Landshark is going to be the lead of Marvel Rivals. The movie. Can you imagine if Doomsday does do the multiverse, the Secret Wars is like a version of Marvel Rivals with all these characters from the MCU and we have to battle each other out on teams and stuff? Can you imagine if Secret Wars is like Marvel? It's gonna be based like on Marvel Rivals. I guess that'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious. Because there's not a lot of villains in Marvel Rivals, but there's a lot of heroes. But that'd be. Can you imagine? Marvel Secret Wars has been renamed Marvel Rivals. I know Blind would love that. Marvel Rivals the movie. Blind would be there on day one. No, Blind would be invited to the premiere. Hey, why do you show for Marvel Rivals? Oh, I have a question. They pay me blinded. They pay me. Pay me good money. Lots of good money. All right. Let's get back to this. Let's get back. Let's get back. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, you show for pro wrestling, and specifically Mariah May. All right, my brothers and sisters. Well, I don't remember last time I had a female in the chat. If you want pro wrestling, go watch. Pro wrestling is sports entertainment, buddy. If you want to watch real wrestling, watch amateur wrestling, the Olympic wrestling. That's real wrestling. Okay. All right. That's DC, man. That's what's DC. Marvel. Marvel on the other hand, I mean, Blind has been showing for Marvel Rivals. He does have a point though. I do like making. I do like having fun with that with him and I having fun in the chat about Marvel Rivals. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. that it is funny. It's funny. Me and buddy blind braille. Always. All right, Marvel. He does really have a point. He does have a point about Marvel Rivals being widely popular. It's factually true. It's a massive hit. It's a massive. It's a win. And I do think I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If it was eligible for Game of the Year at the Game Awards, I think it could have won. I think Marvel Rivals could have won. I'm sorry, Astrobot fans, and that's you, Blinded. Oh my God, what happened? Blinded. I wonder if we'd be conflicted. How conflicted would it be if Marvel Rivals was was if Marvel Rivals would have been eligible for Game of the Year? Okay, I think it won Game of the Year. If it was eligible. Sorry, Astrobot fans. I mean, I like Astrobot. Don't get me wrong. I love Astrobot, but Marvel Rivals is just addicting. addicting. I haven't played in a while because I haven't played games in a while. Marvel Rivals is beating Astrobot, man. It would have been. Marvel Rivals is better than all those other games that was nominated. Oh my god. Oh, here's the shill himself.
Aren't you a shill?
For who?
You were shilling. You were just shilling like crazy, like crazy. I've never seen
Me?
anyone shill like you before. Holy,
I
you
just
were
shill for
shilling.
gun. That was Chris.
Yeah, you were just shilling for Gunn. You were shilling for Zack Snyder too.
What I say about Zack Snyder?
You said his. You said they should bring back Zack Snyder and they should remake Batman vs Superman
Oh yeah. They should do that. They should really all do that. You know, they should all
with
bring
Zack
back.
Snyder.
Yeah,
Those are
Zack
your
Snyder.
words, not mine. I didn't make that up. I would not make that up. I'm not a shill. I've never accepted money from Kevin Feige.
yeah, you have accepted money for Kevin Feige.
No, I accepted generous tokens for Marvel Rivals. That's what they gave me. That's not a
Okay.
shill.
Did you did anybody from did anybody contact you?
Um, I mean, they contact me not because they want to give me money,
Oh, so why did they contact you?
because they give me some information.
Information.
Yeah, they give me a lot of information, things about how their movies are going and, you
Oh yeah,
know,
you're all
how
of a
they're
sudden you're
listening to my concerns. And I'm
all of
like,
a
I'm not
sudden
a shill.
all of a
Like, that's
sudden you're
ridiculous.
all of a sudden you're a consultant to Marvel Studios and Marvel in all
I'm
general.
not a consultant. I would have to get paid if I was a
You're an advisor.
consultant.
Oh, you're.
I'm not getting paid.
So you did that for free?
I mean, I can't, I'm not working for free, but I'm not getting paid either. You see how that works?
Yeah.
I'm not a shill.
Where's the shills in the chat? Where's my gun shill in aka Degrassi? Let's admit he's a big gun shill.
Yeah, I wouldn't shill unless they were paying me, which they are not paying me. Taking a
Yes.
generous donation for Marvel Rivals is not being paid.
It's actually I decided to pay me to shit on James Gunn. Okay.
So
No.
you're saying you would take it?
Nah.
Seems like you were about to say so.
Depends how much. Everybody has a price, right? Red Rocket. You know that saying.
So
Everybody
you
has a
would
price.
sell out your love for James Gunn on a dime.
What kind of money? What kind of money is he offering?
Um, well, we could talk about that.
You are one, Rocket. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god. But you're like but I was not really shilling for I mean I was kind of criticizing James Gunn. Let's get serious for a minute. James Gunn. I don't, there are blinded. There are shows for James Gunn. There really are that I don't see anything like take everything he says for gospel.
Right.
Okay, now we're all right. And I have lately. I mean, like lately, I haven't fully had to take everything he says for gospel because I think he just says stuff. Though I think he likes to be heard,
Mhm.
and I don't take everything he says from face value. You gotta understand. These are entertainers. Don't take everything he says face value. Okay, like Gunn. I think Gunn's a showman. He's a salesman. That's what he's trying to do with this movie. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to promote it. Talk about what happened here and here. And I also think he's revealing too much. We got 7, 8 months left of the film. Just calm down with the revealing, man. Man, you got still a couple other trailers to come out with. Just calm down. What do you think of
Mm,
James Gunn? I mean, I know you lately like crashed on James Gunn's way of thinking
I
of what
just
he's doing. So
question the views number. I don't believe the views numbers. It just sounds shady as hell. It's like all the views. Do you know where all the views were coming from? I sent you the
X,
post.
X,
Coming from X.
and we know how X does views. It's not
Yeah,
legit.
so that's not a legit way to count views. And on top of that too, if it did break Deadpool's records, then why doesn't it have a higher view count on YouTube? Like it's not even at 50 million. It probably will
Where's
be
Deadpool at?
soon. That I mean, well, we would have to go back and look and see Deadpool when it
Okay,
first came out.
that
But
came out
the
Super Bowl
first,
last year.
yeah,
Okay.
the first trailer for Deadpool for Marvel,
The thing is, a lot of people probably watched it on TV too because it wasn't a Super Bowl too, right?
yeah.
Okay, not 8 months ago. What was? It's 10 months ago. Is it this one? Not which one? Which one you go? Marvel Entertainment.
Yeah, Marvel Entertainment. But counting the views. Yeah,
Well,
now
on
I'm
YouTube,
seeing
right? I
it.
think.
That's
Okay.
33
Yeah.
for
That's
Marvel
because
Entertainment.
that's because people were watching. saw it on the people saw it on TV with the Super Bowl, and it was scheduled to come out during the Super Bowl, so people didn't were not on their computers watching the trailer. We're watching on TV the trailer also, and then they go check their phones or whatever to watch the trailer, maybe to see a second time or something like that.
Well, let's go. I'm going on the box office subreddit and seeing
Okay,
Deadpool's view counts.
fantastic. Will get less than Batman Part Two. He's just. I think James Gunn is really hyping up Superman. Hey everyone. Hey George. Guys, we're gonna end it around 9:30, so Blind can do his stream.
It says Disney included. Oh yeah, I remember this too. A lot of people who, yeah, they were counting people who watched the Super Bowl for
Okay.
views. I remember this, and then yeah, and people are like, I feel like the counting views, to be honest, like I think it's kind of shady.
Look, blinded, blinded.
Like the metric for how these different platforms count views is totally different compared to YouTube. And YouTube, I feel like, is the standard.
YouTube is legit views on like X.
Yeah.
And you
Like
know how I
anybody
know
can
that?
scroll through something on X
You
and
know,
it's
yeah,
counted
you
as
know
a
how I
view.
know. You know how I know it's bullshit on X. Because sometimes when I used to stream on X, cold stream on X, sometimes I get a lot of. It seems like a lot of people watching, but I noticed nobody puts a comment. When nobody puts a comment,
Right.
that's how you know. That's how you
Well,
know.
because a lot of people are watching because they're scrolling and they're seeing
Yeah,
it, but they're not interacting with it.
yeah, and you would think,
Yeah.
and sometimes I would get more people watch. You seem like you're getting more people watching X than you get on YouTube. And be like, you'd be thinking, should you get more comments from X and YouTube?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
like
there's all these people watching, not yeah, it's I just feel like counting views
same with
on Twitter,
TikTok, same with TikTok.
like when
TikTok's like
most of
X,
the when you look at I
Instagram.
mean, here's the thing with Deadpool in the first 24 hours, um,
Yeah,
it
we
was
heard
like
George. Yeah.
50, it was like around 50 million they averaged for views on Twitter,
Hmm.
but it had oh well, actually, hold on, wait, 20. Okay, I'm looking at it wrong because this is them comparing No Way Home to Deadpool on YouTube. Deadpool had 50 million combined. On Twitter, it had 25 million views. So Superman, majority of the views were coming from Twitter.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like why is majority of the views coming from Twitter? That just doesn't sound right.
When I did that early live stream for preparing for the trailer, I mean, I used discussion film, but James Gunn released it 5 minutes early. I used X for it. I didn't bother waiting for YouTube.
Right.
It's like
But I mean, how many people
I'm a
sat
legit
down
view.
and
Yeah,
watched and how are the yeah, I don't
you'll enjoy it,
the
George. Trust me.
ways that they're counting these trailers, I think is just like because they know, hey, if we can get like a good headline saying it broke this or whatever, like that's more, that's more press for them, right?
To me, it's and he mentions like, oh, thanks to crypto, like basically thanking crypto. I'm like, you have to use a dog to do that. A dog.
I don't know about that, but I just think it's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
seems like
shady.
the thing is, yeah, if it's legit, then maybe there are like Superman fans who are beneath the surface, and all of a sudden it floated to the top. Because we always say Superman's brand is popular, has been tarnished, but if he says
I
it's
think the
true,
trailer did well. People were talking about the trailer, but did it beat Deadpool? No, I don't think it beat Deadpool. I mean, in the first 24 hours, um,
he says it's the
from
biggest Warner Brothers one. That's just
yeah, that one probably, I guess. But I mean,
yeah,
yeah, Warner Brothers trailers. I mean, at one point it was it was like the highest for Warner Brothers. But then when you go and look, it's like, well, I mean, Warner Brothers is pretty low compared to I mean, well, compared to Disney. So
yeah. I mean, like, look. Fantastic
have
Four
a
is gonna have
feeling they're gonna Fantastic Four is gonna have more just because they're
yeah
gonna release it in the Super Bowl.
yeah exactly
Right?
exactly. I'm gonna say both. Fantastic Four is probably gonna do better in the views. It's gonna break Superman, and I think I'm gonna say this. I think Batman Part Two is gonna do better.
Yeah, I think I really think Fantastic Four will probably make more money than Superman.
Yeah, I think Superman will make more money than I originally projected, but I still think Fantastic Four will make more
Yeah.
because I do think I think we a little bit underestimated the popularity of Superman, perhaps blinded.
No, I still think Superman's gonna make moderate money because then the view count numbers is still like, okay, yeah, this is how do you even really compare this? I mean, and people are right. It's like trailer views don't always count
Nope, don't translate.
or translate to box office. Like I think that's maybe you could say that more applies to maybe Marvel because it's like Marvel 9 times out of 10 when they have a big trailer, that movie is going to be massive.
Well,
But
yeah, I mean, you know what's
just
gonna
because
happen, right?
Superman has a big trailer doesn't mean people
Fantastic
are now
Four is
going to
gonna
show
have
up.
Fantastic Four is gonna have a massive. I think it's gonna have a massive trailer views. Doomsday is gonna have it's gonna
But if
break it easy.
Superman, if according to them, if Superman, okay, let's just say trailer views did translate to money. If that was the case, then Superman should be making more than Infinity War. Do we all think it's going to make more than Infinity War? No.
Not even
That would
close.
be impossible. Yeah. There's no way in hell
It
Superman's
won't
making
even
more
make.
than
It
Infinity
won't even
War.
make most. It's not gonna reach any of the $1 billion. We don't think it's gonna reach any of the
That's what I'm
Superman.
saying.
Yeah,
So that's why it's
we
like,
learn.
can you really, can you, and the trailer that it beat out was Transformers Rise of the Beast. Did that make $1 billion?
Nope.
No. So yeah, I would be very wary of views box office. And the Superman views are, in my opinion, they're sus. They're pretty sus. I don't think it will even get close to $1 billion. That seems if it does, that's pretty crazy. I mean, then at that point, yes,
So
we
the
could say
thing
that
is,
it's a massive success, but I highly doubt that. It just doesn't seem possible. Like, if that was the case, why didn't the Batman make $1 billion? Well, I mean, because I mean, it was coming out right before COVID, but
yeah.
I mean, I think that would be a little bit weird if Superman made all this money. Like, okay, where is this coming from now all of a sudden? Is it just because James Gunn is
Here's the,
making it?
here's the thing: the Dark Knight did not help Superman and Man of Steel at all. Why is
No.
this Dark Knight? Why is and it had Nolan working, but he wasn't a director. He was working with Zack Snyder, and
Yeah.
Nolan wasn't enough to sell it.
But
So
I mean, it still made a decent amount of money for the time.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It just came out. I think there was just better movies at the time, honestly. Fantastic
Not
Four.
necessarily.
I think
I
Fantastic
think
Four
the
will make
movie
more.
was controversial. That's why it didn't make a ton of money. I think if it was better received, it would have made a lot
It
more
was
money.
dicest. It was die. Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Not
It
like
was
it had
definitely.
all this like glowing reviews when it first came out. No.
I think Fantastic Four will make more, but Superman will get a better review. Um, I don't know. I don't know much about Master Shakeman. I know he directed WandaVision, but I think this is his his movie. So like
Yeah.
this is his first movie, so it's a big task. I mean, we know what James Gunn can do, right? But
I think that makes more sense that Superman would review better than Fantastic Four. But I think Fantastic Four is gonna make more money.
James Gunn has to be careful where he's getting to that Taika Waititi character, where he focuses too much on jokes. But I don't think Superman's that movie. They
Yeah.
actually like he has to be careful. Don't become like Taika Waititi. Okay, that's my concern about James Gunn. But for some of his stuff, okay, is that? But I don't think Superman's gonna be a thing. Yeah, Superman's gonna be more. I think it's gonna be more of one of serious films, honestly.
Hmm.
less toned down. It's not. It's gonna be much toned down in Creature Commandos, Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad. It's just that when he makes movies like that, if he continues making movies like that, he has to be careful where he focuses. I mean, I think he's doing a good job, but he just has to be careful where he focuses too much on that and forget about the story and falls into Taika Waititi category. That's my concern. That's my concern about James Gunn falling down to Taika Waititi. Because Taika Waititi, I mean, like I think if he could tone down some of the stuff, he could actually direct really good. That's the problem, Taika Waititi.
Mm,
Because if you look at his non Thor stuff, he's actually a good director. Uh,
I don't really like Taika Waititi stuff in general, so I'm not really gonna comment on
well, he
that.
was in Suicide Squad, but he was this actor. He's
Yeah, he's
directing.
been he does acting too, but I mean like his
Yeah.
directing, his movies, I don't really like his movies, so outside of Thor, like I just don't like his movies. So
Gunn's comic book track record reviews seem to be better than most of the post Endgame C movies. Um,
yeah,
yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just that I just think Gunn is like, I think, I think Gunn is. I think he's so excited and he can't keep stuff in, even though he's told to. I mean, he has
I
so
mean he
much.
runs the show, so I guess he could do whatever he wants, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He still has a boss, but he.
Yeah.
It's just.
But I
I.
mean, I don't think they care so much about what he's
It's
doing
just.
online
I don't want to
unless
spoil
it
stuff.
like affects the movie or Warner Brothers.
I don't want to spoil stuff on Creature Commandos, but like something interesting happened. We know blind because I know you've seen it, and I don't know how it affects the future in DCU. It's a good point.
Mm,
Like you may like I when you told me when you said there was a crazy shift happening with Creature Commandos, I did not see the episode yet. So I went to see the episode. It was online. Yes, pirating, yeah,
right.
whatever. So I checked it. I'm like, okay, I see what you meant by crazy shit. I'm like, how does this make sense now? How is this character going
Yeah,
forward?
I mean no spoilers, but I'm guessing he something happens in the next two episodes.
Yeah, go check it out
So
if you can. If you Creature Commandos episodes, it's five, right? Because it's 7 episodes.
yeah. I mean I saw a recap, I didn't see the episode, but I was like, oh shit,
Oh,
that I didn't know it was
this
gonna end the episode was gonna end like that or
I, I'm still gonna be on my stance. This show should have been a binge watch kind of show. Despite being good, it feels more like a binge watch show.
yeah. I mean James Gunn said that he didn't want it to be a binge show and he wanted people to watch it weekly, but I still kind of wish it was a binge show, to be
It,
honest.
you know what? It fits better as a binge show because it's how short the show episodes are. You can
Yeah,
literally,
the episodes are like short, so you don't really feel like
yeah.
you're getting a ton. Like if
There's
they
seven
were an hour
episodes.
long,
Yeah, you can watch
I
three
understand.
episodes in an hour, basically.
Yeah,
Like literally, you can watch. It's like a 2 or 3 hour show if you think about it.
right. Or if they had more episodes, but
Well, they're doing
I
season
mean,
two,
who knows
which
when we're getting season two? Like it's probably gonna be like
I
2 years
I
away.
was I was gonna say yeah, I'm gonna see the show getting a season two and episode. When we do the
Unless they
spoiler
already
review,
started on season two, because the
yeah,
thing is, James Gunn said he's not writing anything. So
yeah. But
um,
I always felt like this is. I always felt like I haven't said my streams, but I was gonna save it for the finale stream. I always felt like this show's probably gonna get a season two. Like,
yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens toward the ending of the show because we only got what, two more episodes left.
yeah, yeah. I can't believe the show's almost over.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It just feels more like a binge show.
Yeah, I guess he just wants. I guess yeah. James Gunn didn't want people to. He
By
didn't
the
want.
way, there's a theory of like, well, I mean, yeah, well, this is not like a spoiler stream, but there's like a theory of like who killed that person in the episode. I mean, I'm not gonna say who, because there's,
Oh,
but you know
oh,
what
oh, I
I'm
know.
talking about, right? Because
I
it doesn't add up, right? Like,
yeah. Well,
because if you think about it, why would he be there in the house?
oh yeah. Yeah, you would play
Do you know who
shocked.
I'm talking about? Do you
Yes, because
know?
I seen the episode.
Figure.
Yes, I seen the episode. I know who
Yeah,
you're
but
talking about.
do you know who I'm like think who did it?
Yes,
Who killed that person?
yes,
Put it in the private chat.
I know who did it.
I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay, go ahead. Uh, Going ahead. Going ahead. Okay, okay, George. Okay, George. But yeah, I mean, I haven't got to Marvel yet. I mean, I was just getting. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you. Um, yeah, it could be that. Yes. Uh, um,
Because it doesn't make sense of why why is he there? The person who's in the house. I mean, I mean, he's in the trailer, but I'm not gonna say that. But like, doesn't really make sense why he would be there, unless
well, I can't
because
say
because
here.
it sounds like he was, it sounds like he was in prison before.
Well, you kind of have to see the episode because the person he killed was in the previous episode.
I don't think so.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
No, I'm saying what you typed. I don't think so. I think there's something else going on.
Okay. But yeah, I was. Yes, yeah, we got. I mean, I plan to do the rest. I plan to do episode 5, 6, or 7 review together, all 3 episodes
Right.
together.
But
Uh
the only problem with the show is it's not building toward anything that we know of. Like he said that none of the shows are building up towards
I
stuff. So
the
what?
thing is, I don't. If DCU James Gunn is planning to some big event, the thing what we saw in episode 4, I don't think that's a big event.
No, I think that's just part of the show. That has nothing to
Yeah.
do with
Yeah.
anything.
Exactly.
That's what I
Exactly.
mean. The show's not building up toward anything. It's just doing its own thing.
Hmm. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I
So
thought.
whatever the mystery is of the show, it's only going to be for the show. It's not going to be for
Yeah.
something else. Yeah.
Exactly. What time? Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I was going to Marvel now. I mean, yeah, I think there's positive with Marvel. I mean, Marvel Rivals is a huge hit. It's a mega hit actually,
Yeah.
and does have people loving Marvel again. But the thing is, um,
I think Marvel will always be on top, to be honest. I think it's going to take DC way too long to dethrone Marvel. I mean, I'm
they
serious.
shouldn't even
I think
try.
yeah, I don't see what's the point of trying. Like I think, and to be honest, I think some people are kind of like don't realize that Marvel just has is just way too big.
Had of a start. Had a huge.
Yeah, they have a huge start, but also like
It's
they are way more like we have all this stuff from Marvel, and I feel like they're always going to be the top dog, even if they're not doing super well in one area. There's going to be another area
yeah.
where they do
It's,
well.
their empire's not gonna come coming down.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
they cornered DC in areas where before DC was dominating, like
yeah.
the video game space. Marvel has taken over that area for from DC. I mean, as of right now, the only DC game that we know is
Well,
in development is Wonder Woman. But yeah, we know a ton of Marvel games that are coming soon. There's tons of Marvel games
a lot
in
of the
development.
Marvel games that they try to make were shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but not anymore.
no.
I mean, yeah, we had Avengers, but There was
But Avengers,
Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and Midnight Suns and
Marvel Rivals.
yeah, Marvel
Well, Avengers,
Rivals and
Marvel Avengers are still better than the Marvel games that we got in 2010. So,
yeah.
the Marvel games we
I
got
mean,
there. The
yeah,
only good
true.
Marvel games in that decade was Lego.
Yeah. I mean, outside of it, because if you think about outside of Wonder Woman, DC has,
Nothing.
we don't know what else they have. I mean, Marvel has the Iron Man game, they have the Black Panther game, they're making the Captain America game. Then they also have Spider-Man and
And then X
Wolverine.
Men,
Yeah, X-Men
Blade,
and Blade. And so it's like they have a ton
DC.
more games.
DC just has Wonder Woman. Because well,
That's
DC
it.
fucked up. I mean, like they fucked up, man. Gotham Knights and so
Yeah, Suicide Squad. But yeah, those games are not well received. And who knows when we're gonna be or they're gonna announce a new game from DC. I mean, they only started now licensing out DC, so it's like who knows when we're gonna be getting more games. It's gonna take a long time. So I mean, I mean, and on top of that too, it's not like Marvel has, you know, like Marvel has two Avengers movies coming up very soon. Like that's gonna be a big deal again. So
man, they have 3 movies next year. Avengers movie the year after, an Avengers movie the year after next
yeah,
year.
yeah, and Spider-Man.
Spider Man, and you have unannounced movies too,
Hmm.
which is kind of surprising. They probably should have those announced by. I mean, well, Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther. I mean, yeah, they have some unannounced movies, but I mean, they probably just might even focus on the Avengers movies and Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably want to get rid of. They probably want to get rid of the multiverse saga as quick as possible. But the thing is, there's actually a lot of momentum in Marvel right now in the MCU studio with Marvel Studios now. Though
Right.
I I think I think they got back the I think they got back the positivity now with the excitement. I know Captain America comes out. Actually, I think Marvel is kind of confident in Captain America because they're promoting it.
I mean, they gotta push it out regardless. Who knows if
Yeah,
how that movie's gonna be received, but um
yeah,
yeah, I honestly think Marvel, like, yeah, the first two, I mean, maybe Thunderbolts might be okay for people. I'm not excited for that movie, but I think Fantastic Four, it seems like they're going to put all their effort into Fantastic Four. Like
yeah.
Fantastic Four, they're going to try to make Fantastic Four really go up against Superman. They
Oh,
really are, because it's like they're gonna hold the trailer for quite some time, just
yeah.
so people keep asking when's the Fantastic Four trailer. And to
Well,
be honest, if they save it for the Super Bowl, and they have a Superman trailer at the Super Bowl, Fantastic
if
Four
it,
is gonna overshadow Superman
the thing is,
because
yeah,
it's
that's
because it's the
true.
first trailer.
The thing is, Disney likes to release their Marvel likes to release their trailers at the Super Bowl,
Mhm.
right? I know DC has done in the past. They done it with the Flash, but that's
Yeah, they did with the
because
Flash.
the thing is, James Gunn was never really somebody who wanted this. James Gunn was never really someone who had this trailer shown at the Super Bowl. I only think Guardians 3 was
Yeah,
at the Super
Guardians of the
Bowl.
Galaxy 3 was at the Super Bowl.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah, so like, because I think Fantastic Four will be at the Super Bowl because, I mean, why else did they release a Thunderbolts trailer so. Two of them actually so early? So early, even
Mhm.
because Thunderbolts comes out before, right? Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
But
it
why
comes
else
out
would
in
they?
May.
Yeah, so why else would they release both trailers like in October and then a month later? Actually, that good one in November was actually pretty good with this 1 minute action scene of Bucky.
Mhm.
That's because if it isn't obvious, that's because the Fantastic Four trailer is going to happen at the Super Bowl. Otherwise, if
Yeah,
there's no Fantastic Four trailer, no Fantastic Four movie coming out this year, Thunderbolts probably would be that trailer for the Super Bowl.
right. Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. I mean, like, oh, by the way, you know we said on one of our streams that nobody from Avengers Doomsday is from the TV shows or introduced in the new from the TV shows. We were wrong. U.S. Agent and Valentina.
Wait, what?
You know, one of our streams a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Avengers Doomsday. How everybody in Avengers Doomsday was cast. That everybody in Avengers Doomsday, nobody was cast from the TV shows, right? From the Disney streaming shows, right? We know there's the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, Bender, Doctor Strange, the Thunderbolts. Well, Captain America, Haley Atwell, Sam Rose. What we're wrong about the Thunderbolts? U.S. Agent Valentina.
Well, the Thunderbolts were confirmed already to be in
Yeah, but we
Avengers
forgot. But
Doomsday.
we said nobody from the TV shows. We're going to be the TV streaming shows. Thunderbolts, remember Thunderbolts? U.S. Agent and Valentina are Thunderbolts. They got introduced in Falcon Winter
Yeah,
Soldier.
they were in the. Yeah,
So
but I mean
there's
the other characters. I mean they said the Thunderbolts are going to be in the show. I meant more like
the
they
movie.
haven't confirmed Miss Marvel or Monica Rambeau or Moon Knight or like those
Yeah,
characters. Those
but those
characters they haven't confirmed.
only from the TV, only from the TV streaming side of things is U.S. Agent and seems like Valentina. Valentina may not
Yeah.
even be in the movie. I mean, U.S. Agent
Yeah,
is most likely.
I don't even know what they're gonna do with the
Yeah,
Thunderbolts and stuff. Like who
yeah.
really knows what they're gonna do with them? And I mean, we're only getting we still haven't even seen the Thunderbolts movie yet, so who really knows? Like,
Good. Like who makes it, who doesn't.
yeah.
It's like
Because I
give you
think they're
like
just gonna bring back honestly the original characters and that's gonna be the main focus of the movie for both Secret Wars will have like the legacy characters too. But
yeah.
like now they're also saying about Spider-Man because now no one knows what the hell Spider-Man's even about. They said
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be like
Spider-Man is in
Deadpool and
it. It's in
Wolverine.
Thunderbolts. It's in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, yeah, he is. So
Yeah, nobody knows about Spider-Man. I mean, I
yeah,
had
no
a
one
stream
knows
with
about
so many different options.
Spider-Man.
I had a stream about so many different options to get to Spider-Man.
I think Spider-Man 4 is gonna be because they said they recently said they compared it to Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's like, well, if this is supposed to be like Deadpool and Wolverine, it doesn't make sense. That like, how can you compare Spider-Man and Daredevil to Deadpool and Wolverine? That doesn't make sense. So I'm guessing it's Deadpool, it's Spider-Man and the other Spider-Man, and that's what the movie's gonna be about.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that makes sense. It's like, well, technically, if you think about it, No Way Home, they only showed up at the ending of No Way Home. So if you wanted to do an entire movie with the three of them, as much as people say they don't want that, which again, I don't trust these Spider-Man fans because they say one thing and they do the complete opposite. So
What else has Tobey Maguire been doing? Nothing.
nothing, Andrew Garfield. I mean, Andrew Garfield's been in
Gar-
some stuff, but I mean, in all honesty, I think it makes sense if it is Toby and Andrew again. Like you might as well, because you're not going to do that anytime soon. It's not going to, or it's probably never going to happen again.
I if they decided to do the movie the multiverse thing again,
Mm.
because like this. Oh, Cosm's in the chat. Drake versus.
Quasium can go fuck himself.
Oh
You
my
should ban
god.
him. Ban him. Ban him.
Fantastic Four versus Super. NFL loves instigating. Drake versus K Dot. Like I don't know
Ban
what to
him.
do.
Ban him. Ban him.
I don't know what to do with Spider Man. Like some people say street level, multiverse. I don't know. Sony even says, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be like the Batman, where he's just gonna be like Spider Man most of the time, and not even be like Peter Parker." I'm like, but that's not Peter though. Peter is not Bruce Wayne. Peter wants to be Peter Parker. Yeah, I know everything's been erased, but like, it's still not Peter. It's not who Peter is. I don't want Peter to be reclusive, to be like hiding his emotions, hiding like his being like being isolated. That's not who Peter is. Peter's not about that. I don't want.
Add
How
Quasium for a minute.
how the fuck is Peter gonna go to college? I mean, he had college. Does he have to come up with like a whole like? Because everything nobody knows who he is, so he has to come up with like a fake ID, like fake everything, right?
Right.
And what happens What happens if everybody remembers Zoom? Does that if that happens? When everybody in the multiverse, when the multiverse from when Doctor Strange closed it, if if you decide to reverse it and get Peter's memory back, when the multiverse be shattered again, and no, and the villains would come back. Like I don't know. You know what I mean, blinded?
Well, I
Like
mean, the multiverse is going to be cracked open.
yes, true.
I guess
Would
it
be
doesn't really matter.
what if those villains do come back, but they're good guys because you know what happens in the because we know what happens in No Way Home. They got
Right.
fixed. They got fixed.
I don't know if they'll bring back the same villains. I feel like, I mean,
The thing
I don't
is,
know
they
what they
use
could fight. Like, would they fight
they have
Venom
plenty.
or like,
The thing is, they in No Way Home they use some pretty big
yeah,
time
you're gonna
Spider-Man
have to get
villains.
banned again.
I the thing is in No Way Home they use some of Spider-Man's biggest villains though. Like five of them, some of his biggest villains, and
Mhm.
like who do they just have left? Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, um, Craven.
It
I
really is just Venom. Venom is really the one who's left.
don't know.
That's what I'm saying. How would you do Venom exactly?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be Tom Hardy's fan. I mean, like
No, I don't
honestly,
think so at this point. No.
honestly, that CEO's delusional.
Yeah, what he said doesn't even make sense because it's like Craven is the lowest of them all, and I guess he was also saying it was the lowest Sony movie in general. But it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but Madam Web and Morbius didn't do great in the box office either. So
No.
what I don't know what he was talking about. And he's like, oh, the critics and it's like,
No,
yeah, but the movie also flopped.
then he
It's not like audiences like the movie and it
then he
was
def,
rejected by critics. Like,
then
no.
he defended um uh Madam Web on Netflix, which is not
Yeah, that's not like that's a stupid comparison to
you
make.
can
Like
you can
it's
watch it.
free. You can watch
Yeah,
anything on Netflix.
it's free and you can watch 5 minutes of it and that's it. There's a certain time limit, right? Like of how long
Yeah.
it's considered a view. It's not like you go into the movies where you actually pay and you can technically
Yeah,
walk
you pay.
out.
Yeah, people already pay for Netflix. So I'll
Yeah,
never
it's like
understand that argument. It's stupid. It's like it's
it,
free. It's literally like they can
free.
watch whatever they want. It's not free, but it's not like they're
Well, you're not
paying
paying for the
money.
film. You're paying for the
Yeah, you're
subscription.
you're
Like
not
yeah,
paying Netflix just to see Madam Web. So
yeah.
that's a stupid comparison. That's a stupid comparison.
Oh yeah, Sinner F1, The Bride. I mean F1 is probably there to focus on a lot. Mickey 17, Barbie 2. I'm sorry, I watched Barbie again yesterday. It's not really a good movie.
Barbie.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I mean, like I saw it. I told you, I only like the middle part of the movie. Everything else, like I said, I feel like that movie was like,
Most over.
um,
It's one of the
it
most
was
overrated
definitely
movies of all
very,
time. I'm sorry.
yeah. I think people were definitely overhyping Barbie for sure. Yeah,
And I never seen a movie like Barbie. I never seen a movie that gets as, so much talk about it. That movie has so much more talk than the fucking Avengers movies, Marvel movies, positive or negative, because like everybody like had an opinion on it. Everybody had an opinion. And then we got closer to the Oscars, and it got nominated for some of the top Oscar awards. I'm like, this movie got nominated for Oscar awards. This movie is not even close to Oscar worthy for Best Picture, Best Director, or anything like that. And there's some actors that worked on it were coming out in defense of certain people in the movie. Like Margot Robbie should have been nominated for this and this. I'm like, why? Why? Margot Robbie is. I mean, you know what Barbie is? Her Barbie is a toned down Harley Quinn. If Barbie was crazy lunatic, you get Harley Quinn, okay? From Margot Robbie. That's it. It's you remember that when you remember all that defending from some of the people that work on the movie about certain people not getting nominated or whatever for the awards like during the award season. I think Simu Liu had a hissy fit. Some others made a hissy fit, and I'm like, Barbie is not an Oscar. It's not a movie of the year kind of. It's not. It's not. It should not win movie of the year. I'm like, sorry. I think it just got nominated because it was the most talked movie. That
Yeah,
Oppenheimer
back.
was the most talked movie of
What
that year,
happened?
right? What? Huh?
What's going on?
What? 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 Oh, shit. Oh yeah, Blinded does have to start a stream soon. Yeah, I was gonna end it before I stream. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna end it because you're starting your stream soon. Like we're ending a few, right? You're starting in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll go like 5 minutes and I'll get you ready for your stream. Yeah, it's just
I'm gonna have to give Red mod status so he can ban Quansium for the day. Quansium has been acting up.
is this the first time Cause has been in my chat or the second time? I don't know.
No, I think he's been in the chat before, but he's been banned for 5 minutes.
And
And I
this
think the
one,
5 minutes is done. Yeah, on your channel, yes, I
you
banned him.
you do a mod.
I banned him. I had to. Yeah, I'm gonna be ranting about Dreamcast guy. We're gonna be talking about Dreamcast guy because
Oh, I gotta
he
hear
had a video that he posted today that I thought was just insanely stupid.
this.
Is that okay? Good, because Quansium has been out of pocket. I'll have to explain, but I have a beef with Quansium. We're at war. So I'm gonna
Oh,
need
Wicked.
people on my side because
I
Quansium is acting crazy.
I know Wicked. I know Wicked's still in the box, still in the theaters. But I thought Wicked Part One, people loved it. It was talked about a lot. I thought it'd make more money than it currently has at the box office.
Did it make 500 million already?
I actually think, yeah.
Okay.
Let me
I
see.
wasn't even looking or paying attention.
Wicked's box office. I thought Wicked. Yeah, Wicked. I got Mojo's Wicked. Where's Mojo's Wicked? Five
Yeah, I'll
hundred eight.
start the stream explaining what
All right.
Dreamcast guy did.
586 million. I figured Wicked would have more than 586 million by now.
Yeah, I thought it would have maybe. I didn't think it was gonna make 1 billion.
Yeah, but I thought it was gonna make like I thought it'd be had like over. I thought it'd have like 600, 700
How much does
million.
Moana have? Did that
Alana?
is that? Yeah, Moana too.
Mojo. 820 million.
Okay, well that's why then, because I think that movie's if Wicked came out around maybe Thanksgiving, I think it would have made a little bit more money.
I think it did come out one. Oh, it came out a week before Thanksgiving. Gladiator. See what that
Yeah,
has. The Gladiator came out during the same time. Well, it actually came out earlier,
I
but
think Gladiators maybe have 300 or
410 million.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised in Moana. It's more. I mean, like kids love that.
Yeah. Well, it's
All
a
right.
family film too. You can make more
I
money.
thought Wicked's a family film, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I don't think it appeals to kids though.
yeah,
Kids are
but
more interested in Moana, I assume.
yeah. All right, I guess I'll have to let. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll do something tomorrow. Blind is gonna stream in about 5 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I don't know what we're talking about. I hope Grace is back. I mean, I know she's uploaded some videos, but she might have made those videos.
Nah, she made those videos
Yeah,
beforehand.
yeah. Fuck. She better be back for. She better be talking about Superman. You
Kind
know,
of sus she didn't talk about Superman.
you know what I want to do one day? I wanted to
What?
go live when she's live.
And Sniper.
The problem is she goes live like in the afternoon. She doesn't do night streams.
No, sometimes she does, but they're Q&As.
Oh, and sometimes she streams. Sometimes she uploads videos or like really late, like when people are sleeping too.
Yeah, because she does that because right when the
Yeah,
reviews lift the embargo, she
yeah,
releases them. That's
yeah.
why.
All right, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe. Go sub to Blind if you haven't, because he's gonna stream in 5 minutes. Marvel, right? Tonight.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals tonight.
All right. End stream. Thank you. Like.